Hello everyone, welcome back to our BWise channel. So today we are back again with the BWise store. Here we have a Mr. Balachandra Rangarao, promoter of a brand BWise. Hello sir, good evening.
Good evening, good evening.
So wow, it was an amazing response for our Kannada interview.
Yeah, it was a wonderful response. Thank you very much for all the great response to our earlier interview.
So today we are having the English version of our interview for our pan-India customers, sir.
Great. I think with this version we will be able to reach out entire pan India.
Sir, what is the unique about the BWise brand?
Basically, through the brand BWise, we would like to share the science of garments or maybe basic understanding of the textiles with our end consumer, those who are ultimately using the product. Uh, what do you mean by sharing the knowledge means, say, basically what is the raw material being used, what is good for their skin, what is good for their durability of the product, what is good for their what you call fit and long life of the garment and all. So that's what we are trying to do with the BWise. That's our mission.
So being a promoter of BWise brand, so let us know your journey of a textile.
Yeah, great. That's all started in 1989. Came out from college with a textile degree, and without knowing much about the textile, we went to Bombay, and then had a small job. Then moved on to the polyester filament industry for almost 11 years. Then spent around 6-7 years in the viscose and modal industry with a reputed Indian MNC, and then moved on to product development, sales, and other areas of the textiles, and also traveled across India with the textile hub and gained some basic understanding of textiles.
So what are the products you are giving for a consumers in a BWise store, sir?
Great question. I think customer can find really daily essential products with our store. Basically, we are focusing on long lasting functional products designed for daily use of the consumer. So they can see socks, they can see a pair of beautiful jeans, they can see jackets, they can also see ethnic legging, and they can also see beautifully designed innerwears and half pants and so on in the store. So it's a big range of products for the consumer to select.
So what do you mean by consumer experience store?
So it's something unique. You don't find this in the marketplace. Whenever you enter a normal apparel showroom, you are also seeing that what they show is that they will show either of range of colors or designs or prints. Beyond that, they may show some of the different fits and cuts. Maximum a consumer can do is that going to a trial room and trying the garment and doing some little bit of a hand feel. Beyond that, consumer will never able to get the real science of the garment making, or what is good for their skin, what is in the raw material they have used, etc. You will never able to find. But in our store, the moment customer enters, they will see a small laboratory wherein you can see the complete fiber range from cool max to cotton to linen to a polyester fiber, and they can have a hands-on experience of touching the fiber and also try to find out the strength of the fiber and all. We can also educate them with the different properties of the fiber, like moisture absorbency of the product, strength of the fiber, durability of the end garment if they use the particular fiber and all will be explained in the laboratory. Secondly, there are multiple demo kits in the store which will make consumer to interact with the product. For example, there are different level of stretch. They can do a actual stretching in the store and find out what is the stretch level, where it is absolutely useful. For example, high stretch products are required for a jegging women wear, and moderate stretch product is used for men's denim. Like that, they can understand what are the different ranges of stretch. And then there are beautiful technologies around lycra and also on the other product, which can also they can find out what are the different benefits. I will give an example of lycra beauty, which is a product designed for a denim. So they can understand the nitty-gritty or the science behind this product in the store. That's the uniqueness of it. It's not only about the getting an experience. They can also see the garment which has been subjected for 50 washes, 100 washes, demonstrating the durability of the product and also the performance under the consumer usage. So that's a real test for the product.
So all of them can see that we are wearing a hats. So we have Lycra logo on that, upon that. So what is Lycra, sir? And what is the relationship between Lycra and this BWise?
Great question. So basically, it's a Lycra is a stretch filament yarn invented by DuPont 62 years back. I think 62 or 63 years back. It's a great consumer validated, brand in the textile industry, which gives a flexibility or a stretch to the fabric. Previously, the entire garment was a rigid garment. It was not, able to make a movement with the human body. So because of this lycra fiber, the garments are become stretchable. It's almost equal to human skin stretching when we make some physical movements. So it's a great stretch filament yarn, and a great brand to work from DuPont. What is the link between BWise and Lycra? That's your I think second question. So if you talk about Lycra, they have different technologies which is based on the consumer applications. Say for example, if you are using a socks, they have a separate Lycra. If you are using a denim, they have a separate Lycra, because both the garment needs a different requirement as a performance. So we thought that to introduce all these technologies in a final garment and to give the consumer experience, we need to have a brand or a media to touch the consumer. That is where BWise comes in, and you can see most of the Lycra technology, Lycra company innovations are adopted in our product and then given for the consumer experience.
So if you want to talk about the quality, so how it is different from other brands, sir?
Okay, great. Say quality comes from, one is the raw material selection and the designing of the product, and then finally the subjecting the product for performance durability test and performance tests, etc. If you see our product, we will start with a great raw material, and we will never use any substandard product. And once the fabric is designed, it will going for a testing, proper testing. Most of the Lycra based products will go to Singapore laboratory for Lycra company laboratory for testing, and then certified by Lycra company. So only after the certification you can put the tag of the Lycra on the garment, and you can utilize that for the garment making. So the entire quality will be taken care in terms of fabric performance. At the same time, when you are selecting accessories also like button or maybe zipper, we take 100% care and go for globally number one products.
So what is your vision for a brand BWise?
Thanks for that question. Right now it's a small baby with one store. Maybe franchisee model or maybe e-commerce platforms may be the vision for us. We are trying on the same.
After all our discussion, so I think like product is very, very expensive.
For that, I think you will get a surprise here. You will be having a very reasonable price, because from the manufacturing directly to consumer, there is no mediator. So the whole motto is to give a world-class quality product at local price. So you will definitely have a surprise.
Sir, you are running this store for almost a few months now. So what is your customers' review, sir?
Great. Actually, some of the customers are coming back for repeated buying, and they buy one category of product from us and then come back and then buy another category of product. So it's becoming a real great response from the consumer. That is what our energy, and which is making us to add more categories to the product, and also more knowledge sharing tools for the consumer in the store.
Sir, if somebody cannot come to your store directly, then how can I buy your BWise products, sir?
Yes, say they can buy through the WhatsApp now, and we are also present on e-commerce platforms like Amazon. We are trying for Flipkart and other e-commerce platforms. Shortly it will be available on many e-commerce platforms. So somebody if really interested to buy right now, they can call on our WhatsApp number. They can have a video call and then talk with our staff in the store, see the garment through video. They can place the order. We can send it to their places without any trouble.
So what is your appeal to our viewers, sir?
First of all, thank you very much for all those who are already using our product. Secondly, if you are really looking for some knowledge or basic understandings of the textiles, starting from maybe a fiber level to the final garment designing, and also what is good for you, so especially if you are able to know something on that side, I think we will be having a great value addition to your next buying from any other brand. and also it is a great value to save some of your hard-earned money. So please, we welcome you to our store and have an experience of the entire product range and consumer experience tools. Thank you very much, Yamuna. It was a great interview, great interaction.